Welcome to the HydroMaster Service video series. I'm Lance, an engineer at HydroMaster Products. Today we're going to discuss the inspection and changing of spark plugs on a Titan 575. The tools you will need to do that are a 5/8 spark plug socket, a 6-inch extension, a 3/8 drive ratchet wrench, a spark plug gapping tool. The part number for the spark plug for a Titan 575 is a 000-106-016. This is the recommended plug for the Briggs & Stratton Daihatsu engine. Substitution of this plug with a hotter or colder plug may cause engine damage, spark knock, excessive run-on, or make the machine difficult to start. Our recommendation is to only use this plug. In order to change the plugs on the Titan 575, we recommend that you remove the right-hand access cover to get to the plugs. If you're limited on space in your van and can't get to the plugs from the right side, you can go ahead and remove the top cover of the machine and access them through the top. In order to remove the plugs, you first reach across the rocker cover here and carefully pull off the spark plug boot. The Daihatsu engine uses 3 spark plugs, so each one of them will need to be removed and inspected at either 500 hours intervals, 6 months, or on an as-needed basis. To remove the spark plug, we're going to use a 5/8 inch deep spark plug socket with a 4 or 6 inch extension, a 3/8 ratchet. Begin by loosening the plug and removing it. Before you install the new plug, you want to make sure that you check the gap on the plug with a spark plug gap checking tool. In this case, the recommended gap for the spark plug is 30 thousandths of an inch, or 0.03. Make sure that the thread gap wire slides easily in between the 2 electrodes of the plug. Next, we'll reinstall the spark plug. When you do so, make sure that you're careful that you don't bang the spark plug electrode on anything prior to putting it in, or you'll have to recheck the gap on it. Also, make sure that you start the plug by hand so as not to cross thread the plug into the cylinder head. When you have it all the way down in there, you should snug it with a wrench. You want them completely tight, but you want to make sure that you do not over tighten it, or you can strip the threads out of the cylinder head. After you've changed all 3 spark plugs and put the boots back on, make sure the boots are completely seated onto the plug electrode. You can reinstall the cover. On the side of the machine, and that completes the inspection and installation of spark plugs in a Titan 575.